Hello friends, welcome to the weekly Pepper Pantry Haul with Lee, the Cold War Prepper. This is the Pepper Pantry Haul for the week ending Saturday the 12th of October 2024, although I'm filming this on Friday the 11th. So for Helen's birthday, I had given her a round-trip ticket to fly to New Jersey to be with our grandchildren. And as she was starting out her vacation, she broke her foot. And so she kind of toughed it out until last night, Thursday night. She went to the doctor, and it turns out that's the same group that we have here in Austin. And so they had access to all of her medical records and everything else. And they said, no, not only is it broken, but it needs surgery. So she's coming home a couple days, half a week early, and I'll pick her up tomorrow morning. So instead of doing the weekly Pepper Pantry Haul on Saturday, I'll be picking her up at the airport. And then after that, we have an appointment with the surgeon Monday morning because the break is bad enough to where it does need surgery. So we'll get all that taken care of Monday, Tuesday of next week and see how things go. So just wish her well recovery. At our age, our bones don't heal that well that quick, but we'll see what we can do to make things as well as possible. So my Thrive Life order just came in. I got a large can of celery, a large can of peaches, diced chicken, a small can of green chili peppers, as well as 2 cans of tomatoes. I went to Ham Fest last week. So the first Thursday of the month is our Ham Club meeting. The second Thursday of the month is our Aries meeting. And I got a new Aries patch. Doesn't that look cool? But anyhow, that was last night. So that was quite I always learn so much at all those meetings. It's just unbelievable how much these guys share. And tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, we have our ham breakfast. So there's a group of us that get together at 6 o'clock on Saturday mornings and have breakfast and talk about ham stuff and radios and all that kinds of stuff. Just really phenomenal group of people. But anyhow, so I went to Ham Fest up in Belton and bought another VHF UHF radio. Now I'm going to give this to a friend of mine. He's a retired Navy SEAL, and he doesn't have his ham license yet. But, you know, Earl, the guy who was the nuclear submarine commander, and I are going to try to egg him on until he gets his ham license and see what we can do to get that done. Same thing with Eric. Eric is the retired sergeant major we hang out with, and get him into ham as well. And then we've got one other guy, Tom. And Tom is the nuclear physicist from Los Alamos. I'm still trying to get him on here so that we can talk about nuclear radiation and bombs and all that kinds of stuff to the amount that he's allowed. But got some really interesting friends, and I hope someday I can get them on here so that you can be as impressed by them as I am. I feel so humble in their presence. Just unbelievable what some of these guys are. Okay. So I went to Bass Pro Shop, and I don't know why I went. Oh, I know why I went. I was looking for these, see if they had that. But I got those at Sam's. They're back in stock at Sam's. So while I was at Bass Pro Shop, they said, why don't you apply for a card? And I said, I did just, last month. And they said that I have too many credit cards. They had said I have good credit, but too many credit cards. So they turned me down. He says, heck, try again. Just for applying, I'll give you a multi-tool. I said, okay. So I applied, got approved, unbelievably. You wouldn't believe the credit line that they gave me. And so I got that, and then I got some free money to spend. And so with the free money, I bought my Elite Defense 45 caliber expanding shells. So, and then I also got a 4-pack of boot socks. And then at, gosh, what's the name of that place? They advertised this pants and everything where there's a bear that can't rip through them and all that kinds of stuff. First time I'd ever been in there, but that's where I got my tactical pants from. Got another pair of tactical pants from LA Police Gear. I ordered a pair of Merrell 8-inch mother of all boots, Moabs, and those I got the email today that those should be arriving tomorrow or Monday, and so that. My uniform is complete. I've been wearing my combat boots to the meetings because we wear black pants, black belt, khaki shirt with embroidered stuff on it, and I'll show that to you one of these days. and black boots. And so I've been wearing my combat boots. Yes, I'm part of the black boot army, not the brown boot army. So, but I'm, I want to get modern boots. I'm tired of wearing those combat boots. I wore them for years and years when I was on active duty. Okay, at Sam's, I also picked up another jar of Taster's Choice that's on sale, 30% off, from $15 down to $10. Ordered another portable outdoor radio. This is a 10-band AM, FM, SSB, CW receiver. Got the black belt up at Syntex Tactical. That's that Army Navy surplus store that I went to. And, oh, you aren't going to believe this, but while I was there, guess what I found? Yes, for those of you who know me, you know that Chili Mac is my undoing. And not only that, but I am so happy when I can find these for $12 at the commissary at Fort Hood. And look at this, almost $8. So I saved $4 a package by buying them at a surplus store instead of at the commissary. Can you believe that? Did pick up 4 more cans of butane for my stove, and then I'll get into the books here in just a minute. I just did a video, a short, on how to ramp up your ramen. So yes, get a lot of ramen, and then get something like this, and I'll put a link for it down below in the description. But this is 2 pounds of freeze-dried vegetables. So a tablespoon or 2 of those in your ramen. And then you can put in some protein, like there's canned diced ham, there's tuna, there's small shrimp, there's chicken, roast beef, pulled pork, all these little bitty cans of proteins that you can add to that and have a wonderful meal. And, do it 1 meal at a time. And I just think that's going to be fantastic for surviving in a post-apocalyptic world. So I did tell you about the 4 butane cans that I found at Sam's. I'm glad they're back. When I was up at Hamfest, ARRL, which is the American Radio Relay League, that's the people who basically govern ham radio operations in the U.S. They gave me a couple free ham stickers, so I decided to put one here, one on my pickup. I had ordered some personalized stickers. And so this is amateur radio. It's my call sign on ham. And then I ordered one for my GMRS, but instead of saying GMRS, they put amateur again. So I'm going to have to, cut out that amateur or do something with it, white it out, cover it up. I don't know. But that's not my amateur call sign. That's my GMRS call sign. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And when I was up in Temple for Hamfest, they have a Buc-ee's up there. So I stopped in. They were giving away Buc-ee's bumper stickers. I picked one up for all 3 of the grandchildren, 1 each. And then we also picked up Buc-ee's t-shirts. They don't have Buc-ee's up in New Jersey, and the kids love them. They love Buc-ee, what did they call them? I forget what they're called. Beaver nuggets. And it's a kind of candy. And the kids just go crazy over it. So send a bag of that with Helen on the airplane, along with 3 Buc-ee's t-shirts, their Christmas t-shirts, and 3 Buc-ee's stickers. And so Helen said they just had a blast when they got them. But that's kind of where we are. Oh, no, I didn't do the books. Let's do the books. So I bought Al-Qaeda 2.0, talking about, and this is, in accordance with, man, if you aren't watching Sean Ryan, watch Sean Ryan on YouTube. What a great channel. He's a retired SEAL, and he gets some really great people on. Colonel Scott, Green Special Forces Battalion Commander. Then he had Sarah Adams, who was a CIA targeter. I mean, all these brilliant people that are just telling us all kinds of great stuff, enough to make you scared. So I got Al-Qaeda 2.0. I got the new Texas Notary book in so that I can make sure that I give the right, have people say the right things when I'm notarizing. Let me see, see all this stuff here. You got to have them say the right stuff with the right seal and all that kinds of stuff. So I got that. Native Harvest, how to forage and cook the stuff that you forage. And then, of course, you know that I'm interested in poverty and helping the poverty get out of poverty, help the poor get out of poverty. So I got Theodore Dalrymple's book live at the bottom, and that's about poverty in England. So that's how it is. Remember that we're all together. Remember that we're all in this together, so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other, because togetherness is the key. Bye-bye.